Around 100 years ago, the commercial harvesting of natural pearls came to an end, stocks had been exhausted. But around that time, the development of the cultured pearls and the cultured pearl industry had really begun to take off. So what's the difference between a natural pearl and a cultured pearl to start with? Well, a natural pearl is when an irritant gets inside the lip of a mollusk and the mollusk produces the secretions in the nacre and builds the pearl naturally without any human intervention. Whereas with the cultured pearl, that initial process of the irritant entering into the pearl, that's done in a very delicate process with either a small bead or an irritant, and that's popped inside the lip of the pearl, inside a little gland in there. And the oyster then takes on the job of creating the pearl. So it's still a natural process, that's still natural secretions, and what results is still a very hard and a beautiful gem. Now we have freshwater pearls and Coil pearls and Tahitian pearls and South Sea pearls. So what's the difference? Well, freshwater pearls, it is as it sounds. These are pearls that are grown and farmed in lakes and in ponds, particularly out in China. They're very reliable pearl. They are the pearls I would say you see predominantly on the high street. They grow in various shapes and sizes. And probably one of the most common ones that's well loved is the doublet baroque pearl, like a potato pearl. They're quite fabulous. They have the lowest percentage of spherical pearls, but when they do occur, they're absolutely beautiful, and they're the hardest of the pearl varieties. Super little thing, and ooh, cold to the touch. You move up from the freshwaters and you go on to Coil pearls. Now, when you think of an Coil pearl, this is what comes to most people's mind when they think of wedding jewellery, things like Grace Kelly, twin set and pearls, that kind of thing. And these take a little longer to grow. From impregnation through to harvest on an Coil pearl is about 2 years. However, what is produced is stunning. These have the highest percentage of spherical pearls. They tend to be between 7mm and 9mm. You do get them smaller than that, you can get them very slightly larger. But the lustre on an Coil pearls is absolutely sublime. And anyone that knows Mikimoto, who's probably the best known producer of these out in Japan, will understand what I mean. And we move from Coil, and then let's go on to the Tahitian pearls. Now, Tahitian pearls, French Polynesia and all around that area, but Tahiti in particular, and they're what's commonly known as the black pearl. However, they do come in shades of greys and purples and browns, and they look really dramatic with diamonds. These are quite fabulous and can get quite large, up to around 15mm on those. And then we move up from those varieties onto the Rolls Royce of the pearls, which is the South Sea pearls. Now, these grow in a mollusk that's a little more temperamental, so the failure rate is a little higher. The growth period for these is longer, and the mollusk that these grow in, the oyster these grow in, can become the size of a dinner plate. These things are huge, and they produce the most fabulous pearls. And one of the most highly prized is the deep golden pearl from the South Sea. So with all of them, the less blemishes that pearl has, the less surface inclusions, the higher the value. The more spherical the pearl, the higher the value. The larger the pearl, the higher the value. And then we talk about the lustre of a pearl. Now, the lustre of the pearl is that sharp mirror image that you can see. You can almost see your reflection. I'd love to be able to say I can do my lipstick in a pearl surface, but I can't. And then when you go on to the final adding of a value, it's the uniformity of the pearls. When looking for a necklace and you want 50, 100, 200, 300 matching pearls, all of the same size, all of the same colour, all of the same lustre, that's when you start to add your value, because it's a little more difficult than we might think. Now, pearls over the years have come in and out of popular fashion, but they have never gone out of style. They have never not been elegant. And I would say to anybody looking to buy a set of pearls, pearl earrings, you will love them and you will wear them for the rest of your life.